Hello and welcome back to Kevin Can't Play Today, the game show where everybody always loses. I'm your host, Kevin, and today we're here with a relatively new game, just came out a little bit ago, called Monuments Flipper. I don't know what flipping has to do with any of this, it's more of a restoration game, um, but I enjoy it so far. And yeah, let's get rid of this and get into it, shall we? So, this is a game set in France where you've got a bunch of old. So let's go back here and I'll show you what we have available. I've done a few of them: the old village, the Pont du Gard, um, old Roman aqueduct, the Jerusalem Mill, which is a neat windmill, the old tavern. Um, and we're going to be doing the Notre Dame de la Garde um, on this one. But then we have an old what period would that be? I can't remember what period, but uh, oh, I just had it there for a second. An old castle, and then later on we've got the Saint Michel de Aiguille, I think. Um, which is that cool monastery set out on an island that you can only access like once a day. The Eiffel Tower, and then eventually at the end we will have the Notre Dame to restore. But we're going to go over here to the Notre Dame de la Garde. Um, Beautiful neo-Gothic set on a cliffside, and it's yeah, it was destroyed once in World War II and was rebuilt in 1950, and somebody has let it go into complete disarray. So here we check our documents on what we've got to do. Um, One is the crypt, or as they call it, the basement, but it's the crypt. Then we've got cleaning the inside of the chapel after a hurricane, or just severe neglect. It's more my uh, opinion of it. Um, got a bunch of cracks and stuff to fill in and clean. Uh, a historic of the Madonna that we need to rebuild and restore. The church windows, beautiful stained glass that got just demolished. Some little fish sculptures. And last but not least, the gate to keep everybody out. Um, so yeah, the settings of this game are actually really pretty too. This is another Playway game, so y'all might be familiar with some of them. So yeah, there's some jankiness to it in some places, but it's worth it. They're still fun games. But yeah, so right now we're going to collect these windows, get them ready to restore. I have no idea what this thing is. The French are weird. Some modern art, I would assume. I love this old, like, Tudor style building back there that we can't quite get to. Yeah, some of these things you're supposed to be able to stack and grab multiples of. There's the little village down there. But, that doesn't seem to quite work. At least I haven't been able to get it to work. But that's fine. Yeah, it's not vital. So, gonna have fun with it anyway. Got a couple more. Got about half the windows now. Yeah, pretty messed up inside. Outside's not great either. But unlike some of their other games, the restoration aspect's actually pretty good on this game. Alright, a couple more windows to find. These got spread out all over the place. Now they say a hurricane did all this, but I think it looks more like just lack of maintenance and perhaps some vandalism that actually caused this, not a hurricane. You know, moss on the roofs, particular things that got destroyed instead of way out here. Let's go take a look. There we go, there's the last one. We will start redoing the windows. Alright. A lot of this is just pretty much plug and play, but some of them are more interactive. Alright, one done. Now, what they would actually do with these is they would create this whole panel with the different blotches of different colors, and then you would actually carefully cut out the pieces to fit in the inserts or into the cast iron parts here. But yeah, simplify it a little bit, it's fine. Yeah, we'll get these all put together real quick. Oops. These beautiful stained glass is finished. There we go. Yeah, that one kind of glitchy, but whatever. See, it's still doable. And now we'll put the beautiful windows in. I love stained glass. I always have. One of my great uncles actually knew how to do stained glass. It's an art I wish I'd have been able to pick up from him. But sadly I was not able to. Get these all put in. Just dry the building in a little bit. Currently there's a lot of wind and rain being able to get in. But that's why they hired us, right? Oops. Don't want to drop that. That would have been disastrous. You just got those restored. And stained glass is not cheap. Not cheap at all. But I love the neo-Gothic design here. So we gotta pick up these statues now. There. It does nicely show you where stuff is for the most part. Sometimes you have to get close to it, or at least within a certain radius to be able to see it. Take a nice view of the beach, or the coast, not the beach. The beach is way down there. Alright, now we're going to use our, where the hell this is? We might as well get the scaffolding up too real quick. So we're going to come in here with our menu. Oh, nope, not the hands. I need the hammer. And we're going to put the scaffolding real quick. Because we're going to need it. The scaffolding in this game can be quite extensive. I think 6 stories is the highest I've built some scaffold, and I'm sure with when I get to the Notre Dame, it'll be even more. Alright, now we're going to renew and restore these fish sculptures. Again, we're going, and each one's going to have some slightly different things, slightly different tools. Cloth to clean it up, the syringe to fill in the cracks with a polymer that will keep them from deteriorating further. So that one's done. Let's see what we need for this one. Cloth and syringe again. Alright, that one's done. One more. And cloth and syringe again. Okay. So first we'll clean it, and then we'll fill the cracks. Done! Ta-da! And what do we do? Place the fish structures, sculptures, so I gotta grab them. Unfortunately, when you're carrying heavy stuff, it is slow. Slow walking. Alright, so that's there. Alright, last one goes over this side, I think. Yep. And these are actual, like, gutter spigots. I can't remember what the actual term is. But you'll see that the water will collect in those stone gutters there, and it will come out the fish's mouths. Alright, so now we gotta remove all these old beams, which means it's axe time. There we go. Ah, look at these poor old pews. Alright. Hands. That's what I need. Alright, now these are going kind of... Because one other thing, it's like you're supposed to be able to rotate, and I haven't been able to get that to work. So we're actually going to drag it as far as we can until it drops, and then we're going to teleport it. That's the way I managed to figure out to get around that particular issue. This one will come out. But yeah, that rotate issue is kind of annoying, especially in a job like this. But again, I've learned a way to fudge it. So if you need to, if they haven't patched that yet, that's a good way to kind of fudge getting things through doors and stuff like that. Oh, come on. We can do this one. There, no, it's still gonna stuck. It gets stuck. I don't know. Again, we'll fudge it. Use the old art of janking. Ancient art which was taught to me by a master years ago, playing Kerbal Space Program. Uh-oh, where'd that one go? Okay, it just flew out the building. Okay, that works. That works. And yeah, janking is the art of flailing stuff around until it works. Alright, one more. Sorry, didn't mean to hit the mic there. Alright, that's all of them, and we'll go send those off for cleaning. And yeah, now we're going to remove this debris. One second, let's see. Okay, it's not too loud for you guys. It's loud in my headphones, though. Looks like this is the way down to the crypt. Alright. An air hammer again, get these set up. Some extensive scaffolding to get rid of all this crud. Scaffolding is your best friend on some of these jobs. Alright, scaffolding's in. Where do we want to, where's it wanting us to start at? Oh, the floor. So we're going sweepy, sweepy, sweepy. Now normally I'd leave the floor till last, because I'd probably make more of a mess above us, but it's a game. Alright, floor swept, okay, they want us to work over here next. Clean some of this mildew off. Alright. Good old moss killer. Scrub these old stone. Get a good wipe on it. Shine it up nice. Alright, looks like we're going up top this time. Alright, brush on this one. Alright, that's done. There we go. I need the striper for this one. Am I doing the wrong thing? I think I was doing the wrong thing. I was filling in that crack. There we go, 2 for 1 there. Nope, yep, those stairs need some. We need broom for this. Okay, so this crap all treated. Alright, that's all done. Oh, now we get to build benches. We're not going to do that yet. So I'm going to show you how to do... man, it's not showing me on that thing. I'm going to do it on this. There we go. We're going to fill that in first before we get rid of the scaffolding. Alright, I think that's everything. So now we can remove the scaffolding. Get between it. There we go. Oops. Get rid of that. Alright, now we'll put together the benches. They've been all nicely cleaned. Come on, there we go. Now this is something I remember my dad and my grandpa and my great-grandpa doing a lot of, was furniture restoration. Watching them do that all the time, seeing what their new projects were. There we go, that looks much better. Brand new. Something always fascinated me was watching them turn something that was, you know, all grody and beat up and nasty and making it look brand spanking new again. And yeah, I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas. Had a good time. Mine was kind of long. I worked Christmas Eve into Christmas morning and then went and spent time with family on Sunday after work. But it was good. I was really tired by the end of it, but it was good. So I hope you all had a good holidays yourselves. And pretty soon it'll be a new year. Alright. Time to take these back in. There we go. Now, I'm not sure the exact history behind this building. Whether it was a private chapel for the people that lived in the manor there, or if it was a I want to think it's you know, from context, that it's a village chapel for fishermen. And the reason I think that is because of the fish gutters. And the placement of it is watching over the fishermen as they go out for their daily catch. At least that's my theory behind it. It could be a private chapel, though. Especially wealthy people would have their own chapels. And this being a relatively small one, might be a private one. Alright, so we gotta find the statue pieces and collect them. And now we gotta go patch them up. There we go. What do we want to start with? Scraper, maybe? Alright. Finish it off with the scalpel. Alright. We'll go put it back where it belongs. There we go. All done. And it looks like now we're going to go out and clean the roof and suit. Because it needs it. Time to use a ton of moss cleaner. So I probably want to use this scaffold to be able to get up on the roof easier. Yeah, there we go. Get all this moss off. There sure is a ton of it. And this time you're going to get more out of neglect than from just a storm. Moss takes time to set in and grow. It's not just going to do that after a storm. And to get it to this point, it's going to take a couple seasons. If not several years. But we'll we'll take care of it. As much as I'm not a fan of the French, they do have some nice monuments. Yeah. Architecture like this needs to be preserved. And it is nice that in the game that they actually used real world locations to be able to restore. Alright, that's done. We've got a couple more to go. At least on the roof. Some spots on the wall that'll need it too. Yeah, this takes me back. I spent a lot of time up on roofs. I don't think my ankles could take it anymore, though. But I always love being up high like that. In some somewhat precarious situation. Alright. These cleaned up. Alright, that's all done. Finish up the front, I think. Yeah, got a crack to fill. Alright. That is done. Now we're going to get down in it. See what secrets are hidden down here. Alright. Now we're getting somewhere. This old crypt. It's neat. Okay, I think there actually might be one on the other side, but we can't get to that one, so we're not going to bother. Alright. Now we're going to start cleaning these ancient murals. This is kind of one of the neat parts, is finding all this ancient history that's been lost. It could be 100 years since anybody else has been down here. Or more. So we're the first people to get to see these old murals in a very long time. Alright, that one's done. Let's start on this one. believe this one's even older than that other one we were working on. If you look at the art style, this one does look quite a bit older. Back to the scraper. I don't know what we're supposed to be doing here. Alright, that's done. Now we're going to just grab some old stuff there. Grab it. Grab it. Alright, we can renew over here. Set up a table. Move that a little bit. Clean this plate up. It's like an offering plate or maybe a sacramental plate. This apparently takes forever to clean. We'll get it though. We'll purdy it up real nice. Alright. That one's done. Do the cross here. Clean it up all nice. An amphora. Alright. All this patina cleaned off. Yeah, that one's all done. And we have a sword. Then we'll scrape that patina off. And the sword's done. Alright, now let's start taking these upstairs. Okay. Or I'll just drop them. There we go. Pick up some of these books. Man, how old are these books? 1400s? 1500s? All I know is they're huge, which means they're probably illustrated. And not just with cartoons, but back then the illustrated were these were all hand inked. And monks would often put drawings in them. With the stories they were writing about. There we go. Just gotta grab the couple things from the table. And we're just about done with this one. one more. Alright, and voila. There we go. Altar area is complete. Now all we have to do is put the gate on and we'll be good. Now, this is just me, but with a place like that, putting a just metal grate on is not my, would not have been my preferred method. Because again, you're just going to get a lot of humidity and moisture and wind and stuff going through. Some real doors would probably be a better fit. But yeah, that's the job. So anyway, I hope you guys like that. If you want to see more of these, including ones I've already done, I can always go back and redo those. As one of the nice things about this game is it does have the ability to go back and redo previous missions. But yeah, I hope you guys liked it. And if you liked it, let me know. Leave me a comment down below if you want to see more, or if there's other series or other video games you want to see more of, and we'll get back to those. I think we might probably do some more Truck Simulator next week. Ground up to the point where we have our first truck, so show you how that's going. But yeah, that'll do it for today, and I hope you guys had a good holidays, and we'll see you next time. Bye.